Yo, how's it going, everybody? How are we all doing? Hopefully you guys are doing pretty well out there. Today's video, I wanted to talk about a couple things. The biggest part of this video will be going over the new pit raid. I know this is not going to be accessible for many of these guilds out there, but I have some ideas here and some really important details I think that is worth mentioning. So I want to go over that later, but the first thing I want to talk about today is this new game mode called CONQUEST. As you can see over here, I'm going to swap over. This is the new game mode that was data mined a few days ago. I'm a bit late to cover this, but I have a few interesting thoughts here I think that was worth sharing. So this is the new one called CONQUEST. There's a new table. It's a whole new mode pretty much, which is kind of interesting. We would have thought that the Galactic Challenges was the new mode that they had planned, but this is actually another one that we never even heard of until just barely, which is pretty cool. So it's like a GW almost. You have new energy, you have new currency, and you have this new feature with artifacts. And you can consume them. They're granted abilities and whatnot. They're pretty cool. And then they have a feature called stamina, which is like a status on your unit. So a lot more intricate details to this new game mode, which is going to be making it very, very interesting. There is also a join feature, they say here, like a TW or a GAC. They say it looks like a GW-like feature. You fight through sectors with various nodes where some nodes drop artifacts that you can use later on your run to help you out, right? So lots of cool stuff, and it has various difficulties. Artifacts are equipable items, they say here, means you will have an inventory of them that you can use on your team and character. So pretty much it's like a GW, at least from what I'm hearing and what I'm reading, is that you play this throughout like a GW, but along the way you have a few things that affect the battles. One being the artifacts that you get along the time of playing it, and you collect them throughout that time of the conquest. And also you have to deal with your stamina. So it's going to influence and impact your characters a bit more than you might think. So there's two big things, artifacts and the stamina there. Kind of interesting stuff. And the biggest thing here, which is the most hype in my opinion, yeah, it's a new mode and all that, but there is new currency, which means there will be new characters and shards being put onto this new mode, just like a Galactic War is. So from that aspect of it, what could be happening? What could we be getting here? And in my opinion, I do believe that we can be easily seeing the new Beskar Mando coming here. I'm sure a lot of you guys already seen the videos of other people covering this. I agree with them. Beskar Mando could be definitely coming here. And I have an idea here. It's not really an idea or a theory. It's just like something that's maybe worth mentioning. I don't know if you guys play or watch Fortnite at all, but they have the whole Mando in their new season of Fortnite that's just come out like a week or so ago. The Mandalorian's out with Baby Yoda. You start off the first here, the battle pass, with a non-Beskar Mando, and then you work your way up to the full Beskar Mando. So I was thinking maybe something like this. Maybe it's not like a full-on character that you unlock with currency. Maybe it's like something you build up over time, and you can unlock the new stuff with these artifacts. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there, but there's a definite indication that there's, Fortnite with Mando, and now there's going to be some sort of new content with Mando. I mean, we just got the Moff Gideon, right? So maybe there is some sort of, similarity there. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, definitely new characters on the new currency. So that's kind of this new mode, I guess. It's pretty interesting. We don't know when it's going to come out. At least I don't know when it's going to come out. Maybe this next, next couple weeks. I got no idea, honestly. But the next thing I want to talk about is the pit. So this pit, as you can see, is the challenge tier 1, and not many people can go about and play this. You have to, I think, be in it like a lot of different times. Not the hardest thing, right? But you can actually start battling it if you guys wanted to. I might stream this, honestly, in a couple not a couple days, but down the line. I'm not too sure. I think it'd be fun to stream this and kind of figure out what my the best teams are. I have an idea of the best team in my opinion for the whole raid, but we're gonna go over it. So yeah, you can do this. The only issue here is that, like, we can go into the battle. You can only use Relic 5+. So I'm gonna go all the way down. I think I only have 20. Well, how many do I have? For my full Relic 5, I think I want to say I have like yeah, 23. I have 23 Relic 5s. I just did my bot. I have a bot I looked at. 23. and that you have to have 5 in a team, so it's like less than 5 teams I can attempt this with. So, and I'm like 6.2 million GP, so that's not that many crazy teams, and keeping in mind that some of these teams are not going to be the best, even if you have them with relics. And a good chunk of these guys are going to be from the requirements for the Galactic Legends, so I would say I might have 2 pushing 3 teams that could be usable in this raid, and I've been playing since day 1. So, I mean, this raid is destined to be difficult, guys. It's going to be difficult. So I'm going to go and just maybe share with you just some of this stuff. And I'm not going to do any battles here. I just want to talk about it. My thinking here, like I said, I'll probably do a video talking and showing this later of what I've been able to get with my own stuff. But anyways, let's go into the little detailed aspect of this this new raid, right? So this is a lot of new stuff here. All the red is the new stuff they've added in. The biggest things, if you guys want to read over it yourselves, if you haven't already, and you're able to actually play this mode, like I said, you have to have like a lot of tickets. You have to have Relic 5 in order to play it. A lot of different things that you have to have in requirement to play it and actually attempt to play it. So let's just go over the Phase 1. Phase 1 is all about the Gamorreans. This raid's been in the game for a very long time, right? You have the Gamorrean captain. The biggest thing here is, in my opinion, that really all of these guys are immune to TM, and you cannot gain TM. I think it reads that somewhere. I think right here, and is immune to turn meter reduction effect. So like all of that Qui-Gon stuff and Tebow from the very day 1 of this being out in the game, from the older Rancor, that's all going to be useless now. All going to be useless, and you can't even use those characters if you even wanted to, unless you have Relic 5. So those are already out of the picture. Another crazy thing here is this part I was reading here is actually kind of crazy. For every 20% health lost, this unit gains 75% offense and speed stacking. So that's going to split into 5 different sections, I think, or maybe 4 or 5 of that percent health. That's going to drop, and it's going to boost them that much speed and offense. That is kind of scary. That's very scary, in my opinion. Anyways, the other part here is that whenever they do take a turn, rather at the start of each of its turns, they gain more of these bonuses, and they also reduce your own offense, tenacity, and mastery stacking until the end of the encounter tripled for Galactic Legends. So this really cripples the GLs, unless, however, you can manage to kill him. But now me thinking about that, it's not going to be doing too much because this guy is the captain. You have to break him throughout all of that health. He's not like Guard, where you can just kill him and you don't have to worry about him anymore. But no, this guy, whenever he does take a turn, he is going to neuter your GL masteries heavily. So I'm not too sure how much your Kylo will be doing here. I do have some ideas for Master Luke, though. I'm going to talk about that down the line. Also, you know, they just have some more stuff here added in here. A lot of interesting stuff. You guys want to go over the interesting and the intricate parts here. The other thing I want to go over is just the Rancor himself. He has a very similar thing here, but the biggest 2 things, of course, is the same thing with the captain, is where he gains more of these offense stats and speed stat stacking whenever you go and hit 20% off of his health. And then he gains the same thing, and he makes you lose the same stuff whenever he takes a turn. So the Galactic Legends, yet again, will be kind of not that great with all of that mastery being lost. The other big thing here is just on his basic, and he'll be doing the basic a lot more times over the special because it is a basic, right? So he inflicts healing immunity for 2 turns, and that's going to be on just a target and another random enemy, so 2 people. And then it says dispel their buffs and reduce their max protection by 50%. So in all of the 3 Rancor phases, protection and protection-based leads and any teams based around and function around protection are not going to be doing you much good at all. So this is why max health and things and teams based around health will be huge. And I think that Barriss Offee will be playing a pretty huge part here in this this whole raid, and also with like the whole Jedi. So I want to go over that a little bit. Other things you want to look out for here is that he's also immune to TM, so not much good there. You do have the control panel that will help you topple. Another thing here is on his other unique, enemies can't recover health with health steal, and they can't recover protection, or they can't gain bonus turn meter. So right there, you don't want to be recovering health with health steal. But like if you're gonna be using Barriss, if you're gonna be critting or getting crit rather, and you got those huge heals, those will still heal you back up to full. So people like that you want to look out for and you want to have on your teams. I think Barriss will be a huge asset to any runs in the the pit raid now. And the biggest other thing is the bonus TM. You will not be getting any bonus turn meters. So like any GMY, not going to happen. Anything from the Master Luke lead with his extra special you get, the true damage, not going to happen with the TM gain, unfortunately enough. But it's still going to be pretty good to have that, I think. So you got that. This is phase 3. It's kind of the same things. Phase 4 as well is similar as well. Pretty much the same stuff, guys. So teams, what's going to do the most work here? Well, let's swap back over in game. Same thing here. I think it's going to be Jedi. I don't really see the Kylo teams doing too much good, especially if they're going to be getting their mastery, just losing their mastery by triple every single time either a captain or the next phase is the Rancor takes his turn. I just don't see the Kylo team doing much good here. And the same thing with Rey. I just don't see those guys doing... I mean, Rey's not even really that great in the raids at all ever since she's come out. The ones I do think that could be good is the Jedi, especially with Master Luke being in there. And you know how we've all been saying recently where his ultimate is just not that great? Well, it might be pretty dang good here, honestly. That's going to mean that all the Jedis will get Jedi's lessons, and he just gets some more reduction to his, or rather resetting his cooldowns, and then giving out some more bonuses to the Jedi, dealing more damage and whatnot. So I can see this team, the Master Luke team, being actually very viable for the Sith raid, or for this, for the pit raid, the challenge tier. So I'm going to do some testing here, and I'll probably make a video about it, just the Jedi and how they're going to be working. I'm not sure if I want to give him the ultimate until I see some more people testing it. Ideally, I want to save that for the Emperor once I get him, but I do believe that once you have ultimate on this Luke and you have the other Jedi built around him in this team, they will be actually doing some major things for you in this new raid. So you got that. The other big thing here is the extra stuff here with the inherited teachings. The true damage will be doing some major things for you. The only thing here is you're not going to get that extra turn meter and the protection as well in some of those phases, right? But it's going to be pretty awesome to see these guys in the battle and just seeing how they're going to work and function, right? So definitely going to be on the lookout for these Jedi. You know, you got Master Luke, if you went this route at least. Master Luke, Gas, JKL, if you want to toss in that Barriss is going to be probably huge here, as well as Hermit Yoda. There's a lot of different guys to use here. I'm not too sure if GMY will be good at all because you can't gain TM, and the protection will be getting just freaking cut in half, maybe even more so than cut in half. Gotta be on the lookout for these guys. But anyways, that'll probably do it for today's video. I just want to talk about my thoughts and what I feel like for at least the new pit raid, what will be the best. Like I said, I'll be doing some testing here soon with my Jedi. I feel like that's the best guys to use right now. Really, any team that is centered around HP gain, not much protection, just really health-based will be doing a lot of great things for you, especially Barriss. Like we just kind of saw. Barriss with her heals on her awesome unique, I think will be really clutch in this new raid, guys. But however it may be, that's probably going to be doing it for today's video. I think this is a kind of a fun topic to go over. There's been a lot of stuff that's been dropping here about some new content, some just new game modes in the future. The Conquest we talked about today, the new game mode, the pit raid, and who else knows what's going to come down the line, you know, next month or two. I mean, who knows? We came from a pretty awesome month in December could be even better than November. We'll have to see. But guys, stay tuned for my other Rancor video. I want to do something about that. But yeah, in the meantime, go check out my GAC streams. Go check out my other previous videos talking about the game. I do a bunch of different stuff countering the meta and other certain teams in your arenas and GACs. I do a lot of different things about the game in general. So go check me out, guys, and give me a sub if you guys would like to. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a like and share it around, guys. Also check out the Discord down below in the description, and let me know your guys' thoughts on what your favorite or best team will be in this new raid. And are you guys looking forward to this new game mode, the Conquest? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts all down below in the description, or rather in the comments, or join up in Discord down in the description. Thanks for watching yet again, guys, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out and have a good one.